Hi, this is Tamika with Pastries, Pumps, and Pie, and I'm here to do a video using my We Are Memory Keepers all-in-one tool. I am going to be using this to create some things to set up my traveler's notebooks. I'm so behind doing this little series. I guess we can call it a series. So today what I'm going to be using it for is to make some dividers. So I'm going to be making dividers. I'm going to be using my Planners Anonymous Woodland Wonders kit. And here are the 3 papers that I am going to use for my divider. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these cut. I've opened up the arm. So as you can see here, you have the arm that opens up. I did want to show this because the whole point was for me to show this tool. And I know I can't get everything in frame, but we're going to try to get as much of it in frame as we can. Okay, here's the blade, which is very sharp. So if you watch me do the unboxing of this, you know, I literally cut myself during the unboxing, which was funny, but not funny. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So again, I want these to be 7 by 5 5/8. So this side, I'm gonna need to do it at 5 5/8. And it is marked by 8 up here, which is nice. So just keep it flush against there. Put it at 5 5/8. And then you don't even need a lot of pressure to cut because this is so sharp. I mean, like extremely sharp. Then this side needs to be 7 inches. And these are 8.5 by 12, 8.5 by 11 inch papers. So that does give me what I need to get this cut properly. Okay, and there we go. Whoops, let's try that again. I was a little too light with that one. But you don't need a lot of pressure, so I don't like putting a lot of pressure. All right, so there we have that cut. So there's one. We'll set that aside over here. And then we're going to cut the next one. So I would just say be very, very careful with the blade, because when you open it up like this, the blade is exposed there. So I learned the hard way, let me tell you. Okay, so I'm going to do 5 5/8 again. Okay. And then I'm going to do making sure that it is where it needs to be. Yeah. And then I'm going to do the 7. All right. So there's the second one. And then now we're going to do the one with all the little forest animals on it. I think this paper is so cute. So again, we're going to do the 5 5/8 first. Okay. And then we will do the 7. And because I cut myself when I first used this, I keep the blade up there because my arm is right here. And my hand is usually here right after I cut. And that leaves me exposed if the blade is down here. So I try to push it back up to the top just to be safe. All right, I'm going to take our scraps, and we're not getting rid of our scraps because they may come in handy. All right, so we have our 3 papers cut to size, and now we're going to do the tabs. So I am going to make, I'm trying to remember the order. I think I had this one, and this one is how I was going to do it. So this will be the first tab. So I'm going to put these over here to the side. All right. Now, if we turn this around, okay, if we turn this around, on this side, you can see, and I will try my best to show this as best as possible. You can see here, it's very hard to see, but there are some numbers here: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And that's based on the size of your tab. The size of your paper. So that's going to come in handy when I do the center tab. Okay. So for the first tab, which will be with this green paper, I'm going to try it. I have very limited workspace here, so I'm trying to do this as best as I can with the space that I have. So I'm going to take this, and you have different sizes you can do: small, medium, or large. Let me show you that as well. So along here, it's got small, medium, or large tabs. And I'm going to do small tabs. Okay. So what I need to do is take, and then I'm going to line this up. There's a little space here. Make sure you can see that. Yeah. So there's a little space here that like has a stopper on it. So you put the paper flush against there. Okay. And then you punch. Okay. And there you could see that. So then I have to flip it over. So I flip the paper over, and then I'm going to line it up where it says small. So there's small, medium, and large there. And I'm going to line the curve up to the curve that says small, and then I'm going to punch. I'm going to make sure this is flush against here. And I'm going to punch again. And that's what we get after we punch this. Okay, so now I can cut it. So I'm going to push this back in, turn this back around, and now I'm going to cut. So I need to line this up so that it's on the cut line. Okay, now what I have seen done in watching some videos is I've seen people kind of try to line this up in that groove, but that doesn't always work well. So the best thing is to just cut until you feel that you come to that little stopping point, because you can feel it. Okay, and there we have it. Focus. So there's our first tab. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside, and then we're going to do the second one. So this is going to be that center tab. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here to this side, open it back up, and come back around over here. Okay, what I need to do is take this all the way to this 7-inch, because that's the size of my paper. Okay, so 7 inches right here, and then 7-inch small is right here. So you won't be able to see that, but I can see where I need to line that up. So 7 and small. Okay, and then I need to punch. And I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take it to 7-inch and small, and I'm going to punch it again. And as you can see, we get that center punch, and now we need to cut. All right, so let's turn it back over. And we are going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to line this up so we can kind of see the groove lines. And I prefer to take it from the bottom and then meet it from there. Okay, and then I'm just gonna flip it over because it's just easier for me because I can see it better that way. So I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna do the same thing over on this side. All right, and like I said, you will be able to feel it when it has punched. So there is our center punch. All right, and now we're going to do our bottom punch. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna flip this around again, come back over to this side. And to do the bottom punch, which is gonna be this paper, you want to start with your paper flipped over, okay? And then you're gonna line it up to where it says small. So right here, like this, like we did the first time, flush against here. And we're gonna punch it. And then we're gonna flip it over. We're going to meet it in the curve where it says small. And punch it again. Okay, and so there we have that. And now we're gonna go back and cut. So we're gonna turn it back around. And we are going to cut. So again, I want to, because I like doing it from the bottom, so I'm gonna turn it this way. We're gonna line it up with a cut line. Okay. And then keep going until you feel that little groove. And there's that bottom one. So we have all of our tabs. I'm so proud of myself. So there's the first tab, center tab, and the bottom tab. Okay, there's a gnat. Like, this gnat won't go away. I tried killing it the other day, but it just likes being here. So there you have it, the 3 tabs. Okay, so that is one thing that you can do with this all-in-one tool. You can make tab dividers. You can make them of any size, because like I said, along that side it had it from 4 to 12 inches for your sized paper. And so you can make several different sizes of divider tabs. So these are going to be used in my new Traveler's Notebook. I'm going to go ahead and punch them, and I will show you that. So here is my punch. This is a Rapesco punch that was recommended. I have marked it, so I know exactly where it needs to be positioned when I punch. So I put it in, push it all the way down to this stopper, and punch. Slide it in, take it all the way down to the stopper, and punch. And then the same thing with the third one. All right, so you will get to see all of this come to life after I've created all of the little goodies that I'm going to create. And then I will show a video where I put my Traveler's Notebook all together. All right, so again, I wanted to show you guys my We Are Memory Keepers The Works all-in-one tool, and today we've used it to make some tab dividers. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to make some tags. So let me know what you think about this tool in the comments below. You know what to do. Be sure to slay, subscribe, like, and accept the alerts so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.